Hi, welcome to another Drive with Care video. As you can see, I'm down at St Margaret's Bay. Now, I did another video recently driving down to St Margaret's Bay, and it got a lot of positive response, mostly because people had wanted to come down here, and I wasn't doing it as a road trip. I was doing it to make people aware of the hazards, narrow roads, all that kind of stuff. So I thought, let's do the reverse. We're at St Margaret's Bay, and we're now going to drive to the White Cliffs of Dover. 10-minute drive maybe. But we get to navigate from the beach here, and you can see the cliffs on the left there. We get to navigate from there all the way up the narrow lane again. So let's do it. Let's see what hazards we can see, especially on this narrow section leaving St Margaret's Bay. And I will, of course, speak it out as I see it. So if you see anything I don't see, drop me a comment. It's a bit of a bleak Saturday morning. But that shouldn't deter us, should it? Trying to avoid these road hazards, and they are quite severe. We've got a couple of these to get over. You don't want to be going too fast over these because you'll wreck your suspension. So straight away, I've got a delivery van, and if anything's coming down the hill, it's going to be on my side of the road. We'll take our chances though. I saw the guy walking over, so he's not going to come out from the back of the van. We've got a very tight bend just here after the brown fence. So I'm conscious that maybe a car coming on my side of the road to get round. And there isn't pedestrians in the road, so that's cool. Give them some leeway. Now I'm aware that there's a passing place here. There's one just up on the right. It's a bit of a blind section, but it's clear. Now we've got a very tight U-bend here, which in my last video you saw me had to reverse. I'm going to have to do this in first gear because it's quite a climb. And it's, oh yeah, here's a car. I shall pull over here. There's a car behind me. Come on. And she's stopping for me, so that's fine. It's give and take, right? Yeah, the road is wide and narrow in different places, so you take advantage of where you might have to stop if you see something coming. Another tight bend. Nearly at the top, so quite hazard-free. Had to give way for a few cars, but on the whole, quite navigable. Such a word. Navigable. I see a cyclist on the road. Crest of the hill. Can't anticipate anything. There's some cars coming. Vehicles parked on my side of the road, so I'll stop. The cyclist is stopping. Cyclist's on his way. So when I get past this Audi, I want to pass the cyclist as well. But it's a kind of a blind bend, so I can't just jump out onto the road. But once I can see it's clear, I'll get past the cyclist, giving him at least a metre. Yeah, here we go. Just in time for this van to come down. Now we're going to go left just up here, where that red car's just appeared. Pedestrian, my side of the road. Indicate left so that everybody knows what I'm doing. Now this little stretch of road takes us from St Margaret's Bay all the way down to Look at this sign. Ducks in the road. Duck. Woo! All the way down to the White Cliffs. And there's actually a National Trust place there, which is where I'm aiming. Right, car coming, so get into my side of the road after the red van. Pedestrians with dogs. More pedestrians with dogs. Not that they present a hazard, but if the dog got off the lead, it could cause some issues. So we get onto a B road with national speed limit sign. So we're now actually driving along the White Cliffs. So about half a mile to my left is the sheer drop. So this road coasts along. Nothing behind me and nothing ahead of me. I have the road to myself. How are we doing for time? 6 minutes? Yeah, not bad. I don't want the videos to go more than 10 minutes really, because I'm thinking you would lose interest. I want you just to get enough information about hazards and about one's awareness on any little journey that you might be taking. I wouldn't particularly call this farmland, but there are a few gates dotted about, which makes me think you might suddenly see a tractor or something. But this is all ex-military, so obviously during World War II you had tunnels and everything all the way under here. And just to the right here, where is it? From this stretch on the right opposite the white car, this was an airfield operated by the United States Air Force. It's amazing that they were actually running aeroplanes. I know Hawkinge is over the hill there, and Hawkinge was made famous in the Battle of Britain movie. But just this whole stretch on the right here was an airstrip for the United States Air Force. I think they flew Thunderbolts and possibly Mustangs from here. Here on the right is a little memorial. I'll show you a picture of it, which I've got somewhere off the internet so that you can see what it actually says. There's a tiny little bit of strip of runway still visible. Fascinating. I love that we have this history around us. Okay, so we got the castle ahead. Isn't that majestic coming from this angle? I'm hoping the camera's picking it up. So double yellows all the way round, so I'm hoping there'll be no cars parked, and I'm not allowed to park. I'm not counting oncoming traffic as a hazard unless it's actually my side of the road. But you can be aware of it. Always be aware of it. Chevrons indicating tight bend, and they've actually put barriers up. There's blind bend. What can I anticipate round here? You can never assume it's clear. You really can't. English Channel ahead. Can you see all the boats, or is the image too far away? There is at least one big cruise liner in the port. We'll turn left here into the White Cliffs. Welcome to the White Cliffs of Dover. Get my National Trust card out, ready. Isn't it funny that people that turn up here don't actually know what to expect? I think that's it. I'm done. I'm here. So, yeah, just a little trip from St. Margaret's Bay to the White Cliffs. Hope you got something from that. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now, thanks for watching, and drive with care.